Welcome to Uncovering the More, a podcast that invites you to explore the deeper layers of life using the Word of God and personal life experiences. I am your host, Nicole. Join me as we take the time to examine what faith in action looks like and discover what's possible when we dare to unearth our true selves to realize our greatest potential. In this week's episode, we will discuss the launch. The Uncovering the More podcast launch took off this past Saturday on November 8th. It signified the 1-year anniversary of the first published episode, titled The Uncovering. I recorded it using a Blue Yeti condenser mic that my husband bought me, and I used GarageBand on my Apple computer and a pair of Bose Bluetooth headphones. Since then, my husband has bought me a Samson Q2U dynamic mic, and I bought a Logitech headset gaming mic just to try out some sound. Now, what I found out was that certain mics recorded the airplanes flying overhead. It even recorded my stomach growling. I practiced unscripted, then I went scripted, typing everything down just as I do now most of the time, because I like to be in control of what I'm saying. But after I learned to edit my episodes, I loosened up a little bit. Then came the totally unscripted episodes with my grandchildren, to finally branching out and doing interviews. Those were fun and informative. It is with this launch that I get to clarify the heart of the podcast, which is to observe faith in action using the Word of God as a way of living and learning. It's a journey of reflecting on past life experiences with intentional discoveries as well as incidental ones, uncovering potential, overcoming obstacles and fear to live a more fuller life. The founding principles of this podcast include the following scriptures. Number 1, 1 Thessalonians 5:17. Pray without ceasing. It all starts with prayer, communicating with God, asking for guidance and direction. We're seeking God for understanding because when we seek God for understanding, it is done through prayer. 2, Proverbs 16:3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. Just like when parents give birth to a baby and have that baby christened, we commit that baby back into the hands of our Creator, the one who is the life giver to provide divine guidance and establish His plans in their life. God's works fill up a lifetime to reconcile us back to Him when we've lost our way and to fulfill His purpose for our lives. Through the good and the bad, He establishes our plans when we trust in Him. Which leads us to number 3, Proverbs 3:5-6, which I consider and think about all the time. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your paths. He will direct our path so that He can establish our plans. Make sense? 4, 2 Timothy 1:7. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Sometimes we have to just move through the feelings of fear and be brave. If God has called us to it, He will take us through it. Paralyzing fear doesn't come from God because He endows us with power, love, and a mind free of confusion. And finally, number 5, Ephesians 3:20. Now to Him who is able to do exceedingly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that works in us. Go ahead and dream big dreams. God is bigger and greater than anything we have ever seen or can imagine. Here is the takeaway. While I'm not looking for numbers, I am seeking purpose. All of the proceeds raised from the podcast launch was presented to a single mother of 3 who's in the beginning stages of starting her own business and seeking to create generational wealth for her children and bless others while doing it. The goal is to present monetary awards annually to new business startups. The plan was to start next year, but the Lord placed upon my heart to begin this year. No matter how small the gift, we all have to start somewhere in our giving. I'm asking that you keep listening and sharing your thoughts on these topics to provoke conversation, encouragement, and personal testimonies. And as we proceed along this journey of discovery, we will continue to uncover the more about our purpose and our life's journey. I'm praying for you, and thanks for listening. Please like, share, and rate this podcast.